What is the meaning of life to you?
Love,
Why?
because I love my family.
What is the meaning of life to you, Sean?
My dog,
Okay, why?
because he plays with me.
Oh, okay. Thank you. What is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life is doing stuff that you like to do and being happy.
What's the meaning of life?
The meaning of life is to live a life worth living.
What is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life is a philosophical and religious question that's been bantered around for years. Personally, I think it boils down to happiness, and that comes from family and friends.
Well, life is the most important thing that God gave man for people take it for granted. Like, for example, life is the air we breathe, the nature, the animals, the fish, and everything we eat, and the food cycle, everything that lives in this world has life in it. And people shouldn't waste it. People should treasure everything that has life in this world. Even plants has life. So it has a balance. And as long as we're here in this world, this is all we depend on. Everything in the world that has life in it has to be well taken care of by man and not waste it or just take it for granted.
As you can see, many of the people that I videoed had different opinions and perspectives on the meaning of life. Starting with the younger children, the meaning of life was based around loving. They have very innocent minds right now, so all they know is to love what they have, both people and things. Secondly, as the ages got older, in the teen years, the answers were quite similar. I found that the people I interviewed around my age, their opinion on the meaning of life was more of living life to your fullest and doing what makes you happy. This makes sense because a lot of teens like to explore and be adventurous with their lives around this age. So they might be more focused on doing things that can be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Then, as we got into the older ages, like parents and grandparents, the meaning of life to them was more happiness coming from family and friends, or cherishing what God had provided for us and being grateful for our lives. Answers varied, but you can see how the meaning of life for some people were different compared to the others, depending on the different age groups. Based on what we have learned in class, the meaning of life is having a loving relationship with God, because God will lead and guide me through all the challenges I may face in my everyday life. If you have a close relationship with God, you will never be alone, and you will always have someone to talk to, whether it's through prayer or talking to Him while you're at church. Without God in your life, it can be harder to get through tough times, whether you're having problems at home, with your family, school, or with sports. God plays a big role in all of our lives, so it is important that we have a strong bond with Him. Also, God made us in the image of love, and this means that His love for us is selfless, kind, caring, respectful, generous, loving.